The evolution of Roman Reigns' vertical bar, how he became WWE's biggest superstar. Have you ever wondered how one of the most criticized wrestlers in WWE history transformed into the biggest superstar of the modern era? Roman Reigns was once booed by nearly every arena he entered, with fans rejecting him despite WWE's relentless push. Many believed he would never escape the shadow of the Shield or live up to the legacy of his famous wrestling family. But everything changed. Through years of setbacks, personal battles, reinvention, and one of the greatest character transformations in wrestling history, Roman Reigns became the tribal chief and completely changed the wrestling business. This is the incredible story of how Roman Reigns evolved into WWE's biggest superstar. Welcome to Ring Insights, the channel where we dive deep into the greatest stories, legendary careers, unforgettable moments, and hidden history of professional wrestling. If you're passionate about WWE documentaries and behind-the-scenes wrestling stories, make sure to subscribe because today we're exploring the complete evolution of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was born Leati Joseph Anoa'i on May 25, 1985, into the legendary Anoa'i wrestling family. Wrestling was in his blood. His father was WWE Hall of Famer Sika of the Wild Samoans, while his extended family included names like Yokozuna, Rikishi, Umaga, the USOs, and later Solo Sikoa. But despite growing up in wrestling royalty, Roman didn't immediately choose the squared circle. His first dream was football. Roman played college football at Georgia Tech, where he became a standout defensive tackle. His impressive performances earned him opportunities in professional football. He briefly signed with the Minnesota Vikings and Jacksonville Jaguars during the NFL offseason, but never made a regular season roster. In 2008, he joined the Canadian Football League with the Edmonton Eskimos. Unfortunately, his football career didn't go as planned, and after being released, he found himself searching for a new direction. Many people would have considered this the end of their dream, but for Roman, it was actually the beginning. In 2010, he signed a developmental contract with WWE and reported to Florida Championship Wrestling, where he started learning professional wrestling from scratch. Unlike many second-generation wrestlers who entered WWE with years of experience, Roman had to earn everything through hard work. His first wrestling character was Roman Leakey. While the name didn't become memorable, WWE officials quickly noticed something special. Roman possessed incredible athleticism for someone his size, natural charisma, and an undeniable presence whenever he entered the room. It was only a matter of time before WWE found the perfect role for him. That opportunity arrived in November 2012. At Survivor Series, Roman Reigns made his main roster debut alongside Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose as part of the Shield. Their shocking attack on Ryback instantly made them one of the most dangerous groups WWE had seen in years. The Shield quickly became one of WWE's greatest factions. Every member brought something unique. Dean Ambrose was unpredictable, Seth Rollins was the athletic mastermind, and Roman Reigns was the unstoppable powerhouse. Fans loved the trio because they felt different from every other group. They wore tactical gear, entered through the crowd, and dominated almost everyone in their path. During the Shield's rise, Roman slowly became the breakout star. His explosive spear, devastating Superman punch, and unmatched physical presence made him stand out. At the 2014 Royal Rumble, Roman eliminated a record number of competitors, breaking Kane's previous record and proving he was destined for bigger things. When the Shield officially split in 2014 after Seth Rollins betrayed his teammates, WWE immediately positioned Roman Reigns as the company's next top babyface. This was where his journey became incredibly difficult. WWE wanted Roman to become the next John Cena. They gave him championship opportunities, major victories, and constant television time. But the fans didn't accept it. Instead of cheering him, audiences loudly booed Roman almost every week. Many believed he was being forced into the spotlight before he was ready. The backlash reached its peak during the 2015 Royal Rumble. Roman won the match and earned a WrestleMania main event, but instead of celebrating, fans filled the arena with boos. Even the appearance of The Rock couldn't completely change the crowd's reaction. For many superstars, this level of rejection could have destroyed their career. Every week, Roman walked into arenas knowing thousands of people were waiting to boo him. Social media constantly criticized his promos, his booking, and his position in WWE, yet Roman never quit. He continued improving, learning, and working harder than ever. Despite the criticism, Roman achieved major milestones. He won multiple WWE championships, headlined WrestleMania several times, defeated legends like Triple H and The Undertaker, and became one of WWE's biggest attractions. But something still felt missing. Fans respected his abilities, but didn't fully connect with the character WWE wanted him to portray. Outside the ring, Roman faced an even greater challenge. In October 2018, he made one of the most emotional announcements in WWE history. Standing in the middle of the ring, Roman revealed that his leukemia had returned after being in remission for years. He immediately relinquished the Universal Championship to focus on his health. For the first time, fans weren't looking at Roman Reigns, the superstar. They were looking at Leati Anoa'i, the man fighting for his life, the wrestling world united behind him. Messages of support came from fans, wrestlers, and celebrities across the globe. Only a few months later, Roman achieved another miracle. He announced that his leukemia was once again in remission and returned to WWE. His comeback received one of the loudest positive reactions of his career. It was a powerful reminder that some battles are much bigger than championships. Then came 2020, a year that changed everything. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Roman temporarily stepped away from WWE because of health concerns. Many wondered when or if he would return. When Roman finally returned at SummerSlam 2020, nobody expected what happened next. Instead of smiling and acting like the heroic babyface fans had known for years, Roman brutally attacked both The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Braun Strowman. Days later, he aligned himself with Paul Heyman. This was the beginning of the Tribal Chief. The transformation was nothing short of extraordinary. Roman completely reinvented himself. He became calm, calculated, intimidating, and emotionally complex. He no longer begged for the fans' approval. Instead, he demanded respect. His new catchphrase, "Acknowledge me," became one of the most iconic lines in modern wrestling. Every entrance felt like the arrival of a true king. Paul Heyman's incredible storytelling elevated Roman even further, while Roman's own confidence reached another level. Soon, Roman captured the Universal Championship and began one of the longest and most dominant title reigns in WWE history. Every challenger seemed destined to fail. Kevin Owens, Edge, Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, and many others all stepped up to challenge the Tribal Chief. Roman's championship reign wasn't simply about winning matches. It became a story about power, family, loyalty, and control. WWE introduced the Bloodline, featuring the USOs Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman as Roman's trusted allies. The Bloodline storyline quickly became one of the greatest wrestling stories of the modern era. Roman manipulated family members, demanded loyalty, punished failure, and constantly reminded everyone that he was the head of the table. The emotional conflict between Roman and Jey Uso created unforgettable television. Sami Zayn's involvement brought comedy, heartbreak, and some of the loudest crowd reactions WWE had seen in years. Every chapter added more depth to Roman's character. What made Roman special wasn't just his dominance. It was his storytelling. Every facial expression, every pause before speaking, every stare into the camera carried meaning. He evolved from an athlete into a complete performer capable of carrying WWE through one of its biggest business booms. Roman's influence extended beyond championships. Television ratings improved during major Bloodline storylines. Premium live events became must-watch attractions whenever Roman defended his title. Merchandise sales remained among WWE's highest, and his global popularity reached new heights. By the time Cody Rhodes finally ended Roman's historic championship reign at WrestleMania 40, Roman had already cemented himself as one of the greatest superstars in WWE history. Losing the title didn't erase his legacy. If anything, it completed one of wrestling's greatest long-term stories. Roman Reigns' journey teaches an important lesson. Greatness isn't achieved by avoiding failure. It's built by surviving criticism, adapting, improving, and refusing to give up when the world doubts you. From a failed football career to being rejected by fans, from battling leukemia to becoming the Tribal Chief, Roman transformed every obstacle into another chapter of an unforgettable legacy. Roman Reigns didn't simply become WWE's biggest superstar overnight. His evolution took years of sacrifice, resilience, reinvention, and relentless determination. Whether you loved him, hated him, or eventually acknowledged him, there's no denying that Roman Reigns changed the landscape of modern professional wrestling forever. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Ring Insights, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next deep dive into the biggest stories in WWE history. Until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.